Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dogg Entertainment. We've got a very special video for you today. We're going to be doing, after a long time, we're going to be doing a trailer reaction. So as you know, with everything that's happening in the world, movies have been delayed and we're not getting a lot of trailers to react to these days. So we've actually got a Netflix movie coming out. It's a new Chris Hemsworth movie. We're going to be doing a reaction to that, and then I'm going to cross over to a couple of my brothers. We're going to be just having a bit of a trailer discussion, trailer/movie discussion afterwards. So let's check out Extraction starring Chris Hemsworth. So this comes out on April 24th on Netflix. So if you've got Netflix, check it out. If you haven't, get on Netflix because it looks, I think it's going to be pretty good. Chris Hemsworth. And it's an action movie as well. So let's check it out. Before we start, so this is directed by, this is produced by the Russo brothers. So Avengers, if you guys know the Russo brothers. Let's check out Extraction, shall we?
You're hoping if you spin the chamber enough times, you're gonna catch a bullet.
It's just easier that way.
This is an extraction.
So who are the players?
Biggest drug lord in India versus biggest drug lord in Bangladesh.
Some mythic shit, huh?
It's a kidnapping. Drug lord's son. Clock's running at 16 hours. Proof of life as of 6 hours ago.
It's a Bollywood actor. Oh shit. Joe and Anthony Russo.
You want to survive, you do exactly as I say.
Who are you?
Name?
Ovi.
Move fast, stay low.
Something's wrong. The city's on lockdown.
Yeah, no shit!
The job is fucked, Tyler.
Tyler.
Just find my money.
Hemsworth
That
is
kid
pretty
is a
good.
walking corpse. And there's no way to protect him.
You have a family.
Cooper.
Yeah, son. You can tell
David Harbour.
Sorry.
The best thing you could do for that kid would be to put a bullet in his brain.
We can send a chopper and get you out.
But you gotta leave the kid behind.
Are you going to leave me in the street?
I'll get you home. Grab a hold of my vest and hang on as tight as you can. Kid, you trust me?
Death traps.
No.
Good.
Are you always this brave?
I'm not brave.
You rescue people?
Sometimes. Sometimes I do other things.
R-rated, strong, bloody violence throughout language as well. Wow, that was pretty good. It's been a while since I've seen a good action movie. I like the vibe of this, and the music looks pretty good as well. All right, guys, so we're going to cross over to my brothers here, Daniel and David, the DC brothers. We're just going to check out what their thoughts were on the trailer. So let's cross over. Hi, David. Hi, Daniel. How you guys going?
Good, man. What about you?
Good, how about you?
Good, good. We just watched the Extraction movie trailer. It's coming out on Netflix next week, I believe, on April 24th, starring Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, good old Hemsy.
Unfortunately, we couldn't have David and Daniel in the studio for a live trailer reaction because of everything that's happening in the world today. But we've got them here via video chat. So we're going to have a bit of a discussion on what we thought of the trailer. They've just seen the trailer as well, so it's fresh in their minds too. What did you guys think of the trailer?
Do you want to go first?
I actually liked it. It's good to see Hemsworth not being not being typecast as the Thor type, role, or like he's good at There's some movies I feel like he's good at in terms of comedy wise, and some there's not. But I feel like with this movie, like he looks really good. I got a lot of high hopes for this movie. A lot of high hopes.
I'm hoping the same. I'm hoping he does break that mold. I'm hoping he does get out of that Thor mold. He is a good action movie hero. You know what I mean? Like he's sort of serious. He's got a bit of comedy, funny side to him as well, and it suits him. It's hard to break that mold. Like we've seen before with the Wolverine character as well with Hugh Jackman. It's hard to see Hugh Jackman as anything else because he's done so well in the Wolverine role. He's made that role. Sorry, he's made that role so iconic to the point where it's like, if Wolverine was to come back in the current MCU, who would play him? And a lot of people are saying just leave Wolverine out because Hugh Jackman has stated that he's finished with the role. But, that's going to be a difficult decision to make with Marvel. In regards to what did you think of the trailer, David?
Weird complaint. I think it was too long. But besides that, it looks like a good movie. It looks like a movie I'll enjoy. I like action movies, so I think I'll enjoy it. One thing wasn't clear though. So Chris Hemsworth character, he's a merc, right? Like he's a mercenary. Who hired him? The Indian side hire him, or the Bangladeshi side hire him? Like that wasn't really made clear in the trailer, but I guess gotta watch the movie for that.
It looks like a doctor of some kind, isn't it? But we don't know because they did talk about it's like India versus Bangladesh. We don't know if she's Bangladeshi or Indian.
Exactly.
But it's so good to see. I love seeing when Indian gets there's lots of Indian actors in there. I forgot the names. There was one really good actor. He's been in a few Bollywood movies as the bad guy, and he's in this one as well. Pankaj Tripathi. He's in a few Netflix shows. So if you guys have seen Sacred Games, I think
is he
1 and 2.
I know who he is. Yeah,
he's the bad guy. He's the main bad guy in that as well. Also, it's apparently also starring. Do you guys know Manoj Bajpayee? He's a Bollywood actor.
Name sounds familiar.
Manoj Bajpayee. They've also got Randeep Hooda. That was the guy who, at the end, who was fighting Chris Hemsworth. So it looks pretty good. I love it when they do these sort of mashup type movies, and they've actually got proper good actors from India as well in this one, not just playing the typical
bad guy sort of.
Yeah, or I was going to say the typical Indian role in a movie. Do you know what I mean? Like Temple of Doom type thing. So they've come out of that sort of thing. So, and it's a Netflix movie. So I've got to say, for a Netflix movie, it does look pretty good.
Definitely, yeah. I think Netflix has come a lot, from what they were making to what they're making now. They've come a long way. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying, Daniel?
Oh no, I was just reading about it. So apparently this movie is based on a comic book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to say it, but it's spelled Ciudad. It's written by comic book itself is written by by Andy Parks and Joe Russo and Fernando Leo Gonzalez. So
Joe Russo, he's also the producer. So this is produced by the Russo brothers.
Yes. Yeah.
Avengers.
Oh.
And Community, because Community is now on Netflix. Make sure you guys watch it.
Community's on Netflix. Oh my god.
Yes.
I love that show.
6 seasons movie.
Community, Parks and Recreation, and The Office. 3 of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Sameet's gonna hate me because there's a lot of shows Sameet loves that I don't really like. I don't really rate Breaking Bad that much. But let's not talk about that right now.
Let's not talk about that. So it's saying here that it was filmed in Ahmedabad and Mumbai, and then it was filmed in Bangpao and Ratchabrura in Thailand, and then Dhaka,
In where?
Bangladesh.
In Thailand.
Thailand.
At least you said Ahmedabad. You didn't say Abababad,
Yeah.
like Donald Trump a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could see that in the in some of the shots. It looks like it's shot in very rural type locations. You know, a lot of dirt. Like the film is made with a very gritty, sort of dark, like brownish sort of tones. Like a, you know, it's got that very gritty sort of look.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think they were going with that because remember in the trailer he was like, the best thing you can do for the kid is put a bullet in his head. He's like, okay, jeez.
Yeah.
And that was by Hopper from Stranger Things.
Harper, that's it. David Harbour.
David,
I was like, Stranger Things, Dad, Hopper, David Harbour. That's it.
He's alive.
And he's come back in Extraction. Oh my god!
Spoiler alert.
They would never do that. They would never do that. This could never be connected to Stranger Things.
Or
But,
is it?
Or is it?
Alternate universe.
So, Chris Hemsworth, because his characters always have like a lighthearted sort of side to things. Like, I see what they've done there with the little kid. Like, they've sort of, it brings that childlike relationship. You know what I mean? Like with the kid in there, like he has to be a little bit lighthearted as well. But some of the scenes where he's talking to the kid, they sound very brutal. Like he's like, "Where's your gun? Get your gun. You know, put this vest on. Like you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a very comedy type movie. This is rated R, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Well,
blood,
the comic-
gore, and
is
violence. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was R rating.
Apparently, the comic itself, it's actually pretty gory itself. I'm just looking at it now, because it's on Amazon for $22.65, and that's a hardcover.
Well, I mean, this comes out next week, April 24th. So I'll definitely be checking it out when it releases. Definitely.
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 So, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for. Sorry, what were you saying, Dave? We haven't finished yet. Sorry, what were you saying?
I didn't hear what you wanted to say about the trailer. You just
Yes. What did you think of the trailer?
No, look, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was you're right. I think it was a bit long. I think it was a good action movie trailer. It's very gritty, and you know there are a lot of explosions and action sequences there. There's one scene where I think they're in like the Indian trucks. I mean, Indians know how dangerous like some of the Indian trucks are. So there's some rampaging through the streets in that truck, Chris Hemsworth and the kid. It looks pretty good, I got to say. It could also be that we haven't seen something for a while, for a couple of weeks now. You know what I mean? Like, and I've got this theory about, when this whole thing is over with COVID-19, the timing of some movie releases is going to be crucial because people are going to be into.
Loving.
Yeah, well, one, they're going to be like, I want to go out and see something. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be entertained.
Yeah.
People are going to either flood to the theaters or they're going to take the cautious approach and, maybe wait a few months. But that's why the timing of movies are going to be crucial once this whole thing is over. But I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to check this out. 24th, which is next week, I think. Next week on
next Friday.
Friday?
Yeah. So
Nice.
in relation to what you said, then do you think that like they kind of determined now that people can stay home and they don't need to come into the office? Do you think then we'll finally get like a kind of a service, like a Netflix type service where you pay for the movie and as soon as it comes out in cinemas, you can watch at home, but it's like a one-time deal. Like you can watch it that one time and that's it? Do you reckon that will happen?
Well, to be honest, David, I don't really know because it's happening at the moment in terms of a few movies that released, just before the lockdowns, and then they went straight to like pay-per-view type service. Like I think it was Bloodshot, the
Bloodshot,
Vin Diesel movie. And there was I think Disney's Onwards.
Onwards as well. Yeah.
So that went straight to Disney Plus. They may be going to streaming services, or they may set up a pay-per-view type service for some of these movies. But it's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like for one household, David, it'll be like $25, for example. Whereas, you know, for a family to go out to the cinema, they'd get like $100, $120 out of that. So, you know what I mean? Like they're going to lose a lot of money if they do it that way, but they might not have a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I pay like $55 a month for like all the stuff I have. Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Netflix, Spotify, and Xbox Game Pass. But I wouldn't mind for paying for another service if I could just watch it at home. But,
I think HBO Max is coming out soon. HBO Max is in a couple of months in America.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it here in Australia.
No, there was an article that came out in February stating that HBO had not HBO, AT&T. Is that the company that owns the one that owns Warner Media?
AT&T.
Yeah, they put in a trademark request for HBO Max here in Australia. But I don't know how that's going to work because I mean, what's a Foxtel channel? They have all the HBO stuff, Westworld, Game of Thrones. So they got all of those.
And HBO Max is going to be, I think in May. When they're saying in May it's going to come out?
They were, current events, right?
And wasn't there a rumor that they were going to hashtag release the Snyder Cut with HBO Max?
That was an April Fool's joke.
Where's SJ Digital? Where is he?
He doesn't believe there's a Snyder Cut. There is no such cut.
That's funny.
Yeah. So coming back to this movie, I think it would be a good action movie. It would probably be a one-time watch. You know what I mean? But it's got some good actors in there, and I think it'll be a good movie.
It'll be solid.
I saw Triple Frontier one time, and that was it. You reckon it'll be kind of like that level? Like not great.
So. Yeah. It's hard to tell. You know what I mean? Like. They did quite a few quick shots of everything. Like it's hard to tell really if it's going to be a good movie. It looks like a good action movie. You know, action movies sometimes they sort of like leave your brain you can't leave your brain at home because you are at home now.
Yeah,
you'll be watching it from home. Leave your brain in another room.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look, I'll definitely be watching this. So yeah, any final thoughts before we head out?
No, it looks like a good movie. Probably watch it.
It'll be like a one-time watch.
One-time watch?
Yeah.
Cool. We might do a review after next Friday as well to discuss how this movie went, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Guys, thank you so much for watching, everyone at home. That was our trailer reaction / discussion for Extraction, the movie coming out on Netflix on the 24th of April, starring Chris Hemsworth and a variety of good Indian actors, too many to name. Bollywood / Hollywood remix on Netflix coming out next week on April 24th. Please do watch it. It does look interesting. Please comment below what you thought of the trailer and the reaction. And like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks, Daniel. Peace.